Hey everybody, it's Dina Rico from the Creativity Cave. I am excited to be stamping with you today, and I have an easy to create card featuring the Seaside Bay stamp set, which is part of the By the Bay bundle in our mini catalog. And this card is really quite easy. It shows off some of the designer series paper. I'm actually going to make one with a different piece just so you can see all of the gorgeous paper in the pack. That's part of this suite. It's also part of our All-Star Video Class Bundle PDF that you can get for free or for $15. It contains 12 gorgeous project videos, and there are instructions, or I should say, there are videos for each project, and there's dimensions in both English and metric units for whichever kind of cardstock you use, as well as photos and all the information that you need to make them. And you, like I said, can get that for free with a $50 purchase in my online store during the month of March 2023, or you can purchase it for $15. All those details are in the description of this video. Let me show you how easy this card is to create, and I also have a funny reason of why I made it. So one, I wanted to show off the designer series paper because they're really beautiful patterns. For instance, we're going to be using this piece, and it's got like this iridescent-y coating on some of the sheets. This one has some gold on it, which is pretty cool. And then second, and this is a little bit kind of the funny part, I had a stack of these pieces of vellum that were left over from cutting cardstock for some kind of project, and I wanted to find a way to use them. So I combined those two things, and here is the card we've got. So I'm going to start by taking this 4 7/8 by, or no, 5, no, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 final answer piece of designer series paper, and I'm going to attach it to a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of balmy blue. Like so. And then I will attach, well, actually, I'm going to fold my card, but I'm not going to quite attach anything to this yet. So I've got a Night of Navy card base. My card here, and I'll put all of the supplies, by the way, in the description of this video. But on this card, same size DSP, but my layer's balmy blue, just like this one. And then my card base here is mint macaron. And then you can see the inside. So next up, what I want to do is set those pieces aside, and we're going to do our stamping on this piece. I found it helpful to just take this piece and fold the ends over my panel, because then I would know exactly where I needed to stamp. And I'm going to use some white craft ink. Now, if you wanted to, you could emboss this, but I kind of like the subtle look of these stamped images with just the white ink on my paper. I will tell you, though, it does take a while for those to dry, so be careful, don't smudge it. Just let that one sit and dry once you've made it. Okay, so I'm going to start with kind of this little shell border image, and I'm just going to run this across the bottom of my vellum, and already I love this. So it looks super pretty. There's kind of some little divots along the way, so I'm going to fill those in with a couple of the other shell images from this stamp set. So I'll put one there, and then here's another shell, and I'll just kind of tuck that one right there. And then maybe I'll put one more over here. And we're good to go. I'm not doing a ton of stamping, just added a little bit extra to this. Plus, I like the shells. So I wanted to be able to use them. Now, I've got my paper oriented. In this case, I actually wanted that darker layer to be on the bottom of my card versus up here on the top, and I thought it would show off my stamping a little bit better. It's a subtle effect. It's not supposed to stick right out at you. If you want it to stick out at you, then I would definitely heat emboss it, in which case I would use my embossing buddy on this panel before I started my stamping. But again, that's just kind of extra details, nothing critical. Now, I am going to put some seal on the ends here. And then, like I said, just wrap this around onto my card like so. And I'm leaving, 3/4 of an inch or so at the bottom. Nothing too fancy. And you will see there's a little gap, and that's fine. Like, I mean, it's flat, but it just kind of bows a little bit on my card. No problem. Okay, I also want to take some of the ribbon. This is our variegated ribbon that's part of this suite, and I want to tie a bow on here. So I'm going to give myself a little excess ribbon so I've got room to tie the bow. And I will say, if you don't feel comfortable tying bows, or if you're not a bow person, a knot is just fine. Nobody will know. Okay, so let's see if I can do this on camera, because everything is a little bit trickier on camera. I don't know if you knew that or not, but tying bows in particular is a lot harder if you're on camera than if you're not. I need you to know this. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully I can do this without fussing about it too much. Now I'm kind of flipping my ribbon over because I want the pretty side to show. And, ooh, not bad, Dina. Good job. I'm going to just pull on that a teensy bit so my 2 loops are about the same size. We'll do our little adjustments here, and I think we're good. Yay! All right, so that looks lovely. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment. Now, I die cut this little frame. This is actually one of the dies that's in the Give It a Whirl bundle. And I die cut this this little frame because it fits all the, 2 of the 3 sentiments in the stamp set really, really well. And I thought that would be kind of perfect. So I'm going to ink this up in some Night of Navy. I used Balmy Blue ink on my, my first sample here. And we'll just stamp this. Thank you for everything. There's also a very nice sympathy sentiment, as well as you are a pearl, rare and precious. Now, I kind of messed that up, but don't worry. I cut an extra one of these just in case something bad happened during my video, so I was prepared. So we'll try this, only because I want it to be really nice. Oh, perfection. Second time always goes better, right? Okay, and by the way, this was pretty picky. I mean, I could totally use this. Just, you know, when you have a card light or a little, you know, smudge like that, you just send it to somebody you don't like quite as much as the person you're sending this one to. I'm just saying. By the way, if somebody receives this, that means nothing. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to send that to somebody who's not going to see this video. All right. Now, I love my sentiment. It's just so pretty. So let me pop that up onto my card, and then we're going to embellish just a little with some of the pearls that I think that's part of the suite as well. I was going to double check that. My mind can remember a lot of things, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Anyway, those pearls are really pretty. And they totally look like pearls you would find in a shell or wherever you find pearls, right? I was going to say I have to find what I did with mine. Flat adhesive back pearls. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're part of the suite. And if you're at home giggling, that's all right. Okay, so I'm going to, oops, got carried away there. I'm going to place one like right here. So it's just, you know, casually laying against the backdrop of shells. And then I'll put one right here. And I think that's plenty. I mean, there's enough going on this card. You don't need to go crazy. All right. I'm going to attach this to my card base like so. And then this is really dark cardstock. So we want to put a layer on the inside. So I've got my 4 by 5 1/4 inch panel of basic white that I use for all kinds of, that's kind of the standard size, I guess, for the inside of a card. And this is a little piece left over from trimming this cardstock. So I'm just going to stick that right here inside the card, and it will look oh so pretty like that. And then you've got a nice coordinated inside to your card, and whoever you send this to is going to be so grateful. So let me know which one you like, the peach version. I'm saying peach, it's got some petal pink in there, or the Night of Navy version. So peach or Night of Navy. And let me know in the comments which one you like. Of course, if you would like to purchase any of the supplies for this video, I'd be so grateful for your business. And I would love to send you that tutorial for free. It is amazing. So many beautiful projects in there. All you need to do is shop my online store. There's a link in the description of this video, and you can get the supplies that I used for this project, as well as that free PDF tutorial when your order is $50 or more. Also, if you loved this video, give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I've got another video coming out yet this week, and I don't want you to miss it. So thanks again, friends. I will see you soon. Have a great day and happy stamping.